With many Americans' eyes on the gas pumps, President Biden addressed the nation today about a new punishment aimed at Russia for its bloody invasion of Ukraine.
And he didn't mince words. He acknowledged this measure would drive prices even higher. As News Center Maine's David Guildford reports, Maine's elected leaders who support the move say it might be a necessary sacrifice for now.
We are enforcing the most significant package of economic sanctions in history.
President Biden addressed the nation Tuesday, announcing a ban on Russian gas imports, likely to pile on to record prices already seen at Maine pumps this week.
Since Putin began his military buildup on Ukrainian borders, just since then, the price of the gas at the pump in America went up 75 cents. And with this action, it's going to go up further. I'm going to do everything I can to minimize Putin's price hike here at home.
Over the weekend, I was in Maine, and the most frequent comment I got was, why the hell are we buying Russian oil?
Meanwhile, in the Senate, Angus King and Susan Collins both sponsored the Ban Russian Energy Imports Act, which would declare a state of emergency and, until it's lifted, ban all Russian imports of oil, petroleum products, natural gas, and coal. On MSNBC Tuesday morning, King suggested Americans temporarily paying more for gas should be a reasonable sacrifice to end the bloody invasion of Ukraine.
One of my colleagues put it pretty well the other day that, look, the Ukrainian people are dying. How about we have to pay a little bit more for gas, hopefully on a temporary basis? But that's the reality that we're facing. We can't sugarcoat the fact that there are going to be impacts.
Collins sent a statement saying, in part, the U.S. must continue working with European allies to reduce dependence on Russian energy, and that the U.S. should boost its own energy production. Over in the House, a bill by the same name is sponsored by Shelley Pingree and Jared Golden.
Simultaneous with banning the import of Russian oil, we need to be looking after the American people and trying to protect consumers from rising gas prices that are resulting from this conflict in the Ukraine.
We want to set the tone for the whole world to say we should cut off any income to the Putin regime, and we should stop them from having the money to perform the war crimes that they're performing today. So I think it's really important that we move forward on this.
In his address, Mr. Biden also said he wouldn't tolerate American oil companies that would consider spiking prices needlessly.
Russia's aggression is costing us all, and it's no time for profiteering or price gouging.
The two representatives differed when we asked them if Congress would punish price gougers.
We're already working on investigating that, working on legislation that would punish oil companies for any price gouging. But I think it's going to require us to take a very careful look at this. And I think there's a lot of suspicion that this is already going on.
If these prices continue to go up, that's going to be bad for the supply side. So I don't think these companies want to see these prices maintain where they're at. So I just don't see any evidence of that. So no, I'm not prepared to do that because, like I said, that's a pretty heavy accusation.
A long-term solution from each elected official is to become energy independent, whether that means drilling for more oil, supporting more green energy, or some combination in between. David Guildford, News Center, Maine.